Hello lovely people and welcome back to my YouTube channel PS Gaming Forever. This will be the 5th or 6th instalment I think so far of Soma. Feels like we're coming to a conclusion. I'm not sure how long is left of the game, but perhaps this will be finished today. If not, I think maybe one more. Hey Reefer, how's it going? Have you just woken up, or have you had some sleep? Yeah, I hope you've managed to have some sleep since last night. A bit of both. Yeah, I caught the end of Tony's stream. Looked like she carried on for maybe another 12-15 minutes when I left, so yeah, I wanted to see like kind of how far she got. Yeah, be interesting to see more of Prey. Okay, I think we'll start the game. Hopefully from where we finished off from yesterday. So it says Simon has reached the bottom of the abyss and will now have to traverse the harsh environment to get to Tau, where the Ark is said to be. That's the end goal, that's the destination, to get to Tau, and we need to find the Ark. I'm not sure what the Ark is going to look like, or what shape or format, but will it be like a big vessel to house the animals 2x2? I think not, but yeah, it will be interesting to see actually what the Ark is. Right, so where did we finish? Yeah, I thought I pulled that lever yesterday. It's up today, so I pulled it back down. I think there was anything else to do here. Hey Annie, how are you doing today? Yeah, I've only just started, so this is where we finished from yesterday. Hey, so I assume we need to go back up here. Right, so it looks like that switch has restored some power. Let's see what we can do here. Control. Keep it offline. See our landing. Keep it offline. Town. Oh, we have a connection to town. Oh, so we So it looks like it's released this robot, I think. Control. So, pretty cool. That's good, Annie. Yeah, glad you've got over your cold. Okay, so we have a new friend here by the looks of it. I'm just going to follow the light. Actually, that's a good point with the light. I think we need to stay right by this. It's to stay by the lights. Want to detour or slow up. I'm running now. Running as fast as we can underwater. I'm staying with Wally. Wally the third. So. What the? Okay. What was that? What was that? It's just taking away our robot. Hello Tony, welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? Whoa. Nice underwater spiders here. Why does that one look different to the others? Different colour. Maybe one's like a female. Like the queen spider or something. But what was that thing that took? Well, which way? It took away our friendly robot, which was helping us. Follow the lights, can't go wrong. Always have to follow the light here. Yes, I was just talking to Sophia. She said she was going to watch. No, she said she's not really into the Eurovision Song Contest, but a lot of people are in Sweden. I know throughout Europe, obviously. To be honest, the Eurovision Song Contest here in the UK, we don't really take it seriously. Some people do, they enjoy it, but a lot of people actually see it as a just fun, a bit of fun. They don't really take it as a serious singing contest. But I know, like a lot of most of Europe does take it very seriously. But I feel in the UK, like, people end up just picking picking people that they know are going to do bad because we do terribly in the Eurovision Song Contest. I think we usually come last. It's become a bit of a mockery here, to be honest with you. What? There's that fish. Is that a fish? What's that? That's a fish. It's running. No. Light. Follow the lights. There's a fish after me. What's this? No. Okay, I'm just moving as fast as I can to the light. Where's the... Okay, there's the next light over here. To see the next. Okay, we have a friend joining us here in the ocean, amidst the torrents of the ocean. I think we've survived there, which is pleasing. Hey Christian, welcome back. How was your Saturday going today? Okay, that wasn't too bad. We had some horrible looking fish out there with teeth, but we managed to evade it, so all good so far. Yeah, just a relaxing day for me, really.
Never been happier to be inside.
Doing some boring stuff.
Let's find the Ark.
As Tony will know, I sometimes procrastinate too much on the washing up, the dishes, which was definitely the case. So yeah, caught up on a bit of washing up. I've done some washing. Some of that kind of boring stuff, really. Yeah, I don't know if Chris is going to be around today.
Welcome to Tau. What's left of it.
You guys all right? What happened here?
We ran out of real food long ago. People have been getting sick. Haven't heard from anyone in months.
No shit, they all think you're dead down here. Some failed evac story circulating at Omicron.
Oh, God.
Listen, son. We're on an important mission, and we need your help to operate the Omega space gun. When it's done, we can all head back up the plateau. But now we need to get moving.
Of course. Head on through to the habitat. We shut off the front section to preserve power.
All right. See you soon.
Okay, so that just confirms we have finally made it to Tau. It's always seemed to be the end destination here. So. Hello Wyatt, welcome to the stream. thank you for joining. What can we do with these? Can we open them? No. Nope. Looks like something's come out of here, doesn't it? This is what we did on the. We got our last suit. We use this. HPS 3 active. So there's an active suit. HPS 3. Not sure how to pronounce that name. HPS 3. There's somebody active. Tracking. Does that mean there's somebody else out there in the suit? Okay, just recharge ourselves here. I'm not sure how crazy this is going to get. Feels like we're coming to the end though, so some interference. Does that mean there's something close to us? Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you, Wyatt. Yeah, how are you doing? How was your day? Sounds like everyone's having a relaxing day so far. I'm just going to check the... Oh, where are we here? Just going to check up here. Hello Nightshame, welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you very much, it's very very kind of you. Yeah, much appreciated. Are we all having a good day today? Hopefully not too stressful for everybody. Hopefully not a lot of work involved. If I've got time, maybe Tony, to play Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, there's something in front of me. Okay, let's run. It's coming after me. It's coming after me. Shut the door. Okay, can I close the door? I can't close the door here. Where do I go? I'm just going to close the door every time I go into a room. I hear something again. Where is it? Oh no, it's here, it's here. Uh-oh. Just go. Us coming through the door. Wow. Where? I didn't close the door. Oh no, no. Oh no. To stay. Oh wow, it's after me. No, it's got me. Wow. This, okay, maybe turn my light off might help. I really need to work out. I need to work out my bearings here. I think I need to go this way, don't I? I don't know why I'm almost like whispering. Like you can hear me. Okay, I'm not looking. Just going to keep moving. Okay, moving. Thank you. Oh no, it's behind me. It's behind me. I'm just going to go up the ladder. Quick. Please don't follow me. Phew, okay, we're good. Right. Useful to know that they can't climb ladders. I've got a... Okay, time to breathe. Just take a moment to breathe. Oh no, I've got to go back down. What does this do? Okay, it just closes the door. Okay, looks like I have to go back down anyway, which doesn't fill me with confidence, especially as I now can't go back up. Thank you, Reefer and Tony. Okay, no sign of the thing in here. That's good. Okay, well, plenty of rooms to choose. Let's have a look in here. Let's just have a power up. You have to leave. Okay. Let's try door number 1. What's behind door number 1? Communications recovered, Omicron and the rest of Pathos 2 are alright. Cross-site radio failing. Tau can't retrieve the climber until the link is working. Evacuation of Tau ordered. We're all leaving for Omicron. That's where we've just come from, so there's nobody there either. This doesn't look good. There's nobody in Tau. Swarmed by monsters and no radio. Okay. Christian, yeah, I do have Outlast, so if you'd like to see me play that game, then I can do that at some point. I actually got about maybe a quarter of the way through the game a long time ago, and then for some reason I stopped playing just to play other games, but yeah, I can go back to Outlast. Just going to try all of these, see if we can obtain a transmission. I also have the new Telltale, or the newer Telltale Batman game, The Enemy Within. So if you'd like to see some more Telltale, I can play that one next. Unable to establish connection. Okay. Okay. So we're unable to establish a connection with any of them. Christian would like to see Batman. Okay. Yeah, I have it installed and ready to play. So if you'd like to see that, I can stream Batman next. Interestingly, somebody told me that you can extend the time for the decisions to be made on the Telltale game. So I could look at the settings for the game, try and extend the time, and could maybe try crowd play again, because I think there's too much latency on YouTube. But if the game allows you to have, say, 5 seconds extra to make a decision, then it might work better if we can keep the connection. So yeah, maybe something for us to try next, because I would love to play a Telltale game with the crowd play enabled, so that all of you can participate, so we can all play together and make the decisions. So if you want to try that next time, we can do, but it might disconnect like it did last time. So let me know if you're interested in trying the crowd play. Yeah, it could be a take 2. Hey Sophia, welcome to the stream. Annie, you need to have a conversation with Sophia, because well, Annie was just talking about the Eurovision Song Contest, and so she has one eye on the watching the Eurovision Song Contest. But I was saying in the UK, a lot of people watch it, but I don't usually watch it, to be fair. But a lot of people mock the Eurovision Song Contest from the UK, and they nominate people to sing for the UK who they know are going to be really bad. So anyway, back to the game. So it looks like we can unlock. Oh, we need a code to unlock. But I've unlocked the. Which room was that? I think it was the infirmary. The infirmary is unlocked. Okay. So considering we had to unlock the infirmary, that sounds like that's where we ought to be going to. So yeah, I think Annie's into it though. She's she can watch it on our behalf, I guess, and tell us who's winning. Okay, can't go in here. Let's see what's behind door number 2. What is this? What's this? It's moving. Okay, let's just cover him up with this. There we go. Just cover him. Okay, I don't think we can do anything else here. We'll leave him to it, that guy. Yeah, let's close the door on him. Hello, Carl. Welcome to the stream. Any progress? We are always making progress. Yes. It may be slow, but we are making progress. I think we're coming kind of to the nearly to the end of the game. I think we're in the end location. This is where we needed to get to Tao, but I'm just not sure how long it's going to take.
Can't we do anything for him?
No. We're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark.
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value. You know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
Well, I'll be dead one day. Then what?
We'll better keep it safe until then. Don't want the wild to take it, swallow it whole.
I'm sorry, Catherine.
It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
So they were talking about the Ark and leaving it behind, and abandoning Tau and going back to Omicron, which is where we've just come from. So it sounds like they've left the Ark behind here, but there's nobody here. Although actually it looked like there was one suit that was being used, so maybe there is somebody here.
There's nothing here.
Okay, the next door. So we're kind of learning more information as we kind of examine these rooms, and oh dear, there's somebody still moving here. Oh, it's his boy. This is that's my boy. Okay, poor guy. He's another body here.
What the fuck did we do?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
Should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know. You got to.
The only thing I'm not sure about here is how are they actually dying? Yeah, maybe I've missed something there. But it sounds like the Ark is still here. If the humans did leave this area, they left the Ark behind, so... Looks like we can clean our teeth. Okay, so there's a ladder back up. Let's check this room here. There's only 2 more doors. Okay, so we can go down or back up. But, okay, Sophia. Enjoy your game. I hope you do manage to solve it. And maybe one day you can share play. See what the game's like. Or we'll have a conversation. You can tell me what it's like.
Go ahead. Make yourself at home.
Oh, hello. Okay, she looks human.
Don't mind me.
We have a human.
Can I?
You human?
Sarah Lindwall. Payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah.
There's no one alive at Omicron.
There was nobody there.
You've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Oh, she wants me to kill her.
I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with. If I knew you'd come, I would have cleaned this place up a little bit.
She said she would have cleaned the place up.
I still can't believe I'm the last one.
She's the last human
It's
alive.
crazy.
She's the last human alive, but she's asking me to kill her. What? No way. You have an option here. A life support is currently active, and she's asking me to disable it. What's this? Okay. Do we need... I don't think we need to kill her. Like the other robots, there were one or two along the way. We didn't have to kill. She's asking me to kill her. I don't think I can kill the last human. I can't kill the last human on this planet. Clearly it doesn't look like a good life for her. But what's the consequence of killing the last human?
Be my guest. I got no secrets worth keeping.
I'm not going to kill her. I can't kill her. It's calm. Okay. Oops. I'm not sure about this intercom. Who's going to answer? There's nobody here. Okay, we are currently in... Are we in? Yeah. Are we in the infirmary? Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting to talk with anybody, so emergency food. A thorough look at what common chemicals and compounds found at Pathos 2 could keep you alive in emergency situations. Door locks. Ah! Okay, so there's one more we couldn't open, which was this one. Okay, it looks like it's given us the code. Nice. So we've unlocked that door. We couldn't get into that one. Okay. So I'm definitely not going to kill her, because I cannot be responsible for killing the last remaining human. It's like quite a big decision. I don't know if we can talk to her again.
You serious about me killing you?
No, I'd love to hang around here until I dry up to the size of a raisin. Simon, this fucking sucks. I don't want to live like this.
I wish I didn't talk to her again, because she's like... she clearly doesn't want to live anymore, but I'm sorry if I can apologise to her. sorry. Sorry, I'm gonna have to leave you.
Be careful.
No way I can climb a ladder while carrying the Ark like this.
Oh, this is the Ark. So I was being... This is the Ark. Okay. What? What am I supposed to do with the Ark? Throw it? Do I throw it?
See you later.
Not while carrying the Ark. Can't climb with the Ark.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure whether not sure whether that was meant to happen, but right. So this is the extra door that we've unlocked. You want to try teabagging her? I'm not sure what she's eating anyway, that lady. I was hoping to see Omicron today. The evacuation ordered by the people. Theta was a gift, an excuse to leave Alpha and abandoned the WAU. As the storm cleared, we were swarmed by monsters that the WAU had facilitated. We were ambushed and forced back towards Tau. Glasser, Kovsky, not sure how you pronounce the next name, and I survived. Or Claire is in the infirmary, but it doesn't look good, so we've just been there. So they wanted to use the Amiga space gun to launch something called the Ark. It's an artificial world that carries brain scans made from people working at Pathos 2. We all agreed to do a scan so we could take part in this afterlife. So yeah, so we have the brain scans of everybody who's basically died within this facility. This is an artificial world. So that's what we are currently carrying, an artificial world. Okay. So they haven't actually managed to. They clearly didn't manage to send the Ark. Let's listen to the audio.
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volcheck to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations. Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going. But it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol. The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intention. The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness. Not only does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world. The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not? Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
I agree, we can't trust the machines, because that would just begin Skynet, so... Nice little bobblehead. So clearly they wanted to, I've been saying WAU, but they're calling it the WoW, so they wanted to abandon the WoW project. They basically didn't send the Ark. So it's kind of like a complete waste of time, really. Lots of people dead. And yes, you are absolutely correct, Cal, with the IV drip there. She's clearly getting some form of nutrients there. So, where am I going with the Ark? I think we need to head. We need to head down here.
Can't climb and carry the Ark.
Am I just supposed to jump through? Like last time I jumped. What do we have through here? I'm going to assume I need to just jump. How's the Eurovision Song Contest, Annie? Okay, nowhere else to go but straight ahead. Sing... Oh, song number 4, okay. Actually, did you find out who's singing from the UK? I actually don't know. Like I said, I don't watch the Eurovision Song Contest, but I thought Norway did pretty good once or twice. What does this do? Okay, this looks like a place for the Ark. Error 94, configuration failure. Oh, swipe control. Chilling crafted difference. Is the room filling with water? Okay, I think we need... Okay, we need to pull these pipes. Annie, so do Norway always vote for Denmark, and vice versa? That's what I've seen in the past. And that's why many British people used to laugh about it, because you'd get like maximum points from your neighbour. Not always, but sometimes. So I think, oh, the Ark's on its way. Okay, better not lose the Ark. It's a good thing it was waterproof as well. Hang on a minute, where's it going? Can I jump through? Oh, I can climb. Remove this. Okay, I have some catching up to do with the Ark. Okay. Let's see if I can climb up. Can I jump up? Maybe I've missed something. Oh no, we have company. Oh, what's this? Ah, we have a secret tunnel. Following the lights here. Okay, where are we now? Alpha. A new location here. At the moment, Reefer, we aren't human. So at the start of the game, he had, I think it said he was in a car accident and had like a trauma to the brain. Yeah, I think he only had so long to live, but he was going for a scan. He went in for the scan and then basically woke up 100 years later. And found himself here, but not as himself, like not as a human. So And I think I think it was yesterday's stream, there was, or maybe the day before, there was a mirror, and we could actually see ourselves in the mirror, and we most definitely weren't human. So I'm assuming we need to go and relocate where the Ark is. Find out what we've done with the Ark. Oh, nice baseball cap. Oh, it's not a baseball cap, so a hard hat. But the good thing with him is that at least he has a body, like his. It's kind of like him, you know, it's his mind and everything. It's the same person, just he's obviously walking around like in this different AI body. He's actually now in a different suit. So we found a new suit. So that lady we've just seen earlier, so she's genuinely the last human. So I couldn't be responsible for killing her. I don't know if this is going to have a consequence or not. Like if you kill her, I really don't know whether that makes a difference or not.
Tell me what you want.
I need you to stop the WoW.
What? How?
The enslaved protein sloshing around your suit is the noose from which the WoW will hang itself.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I came to Omicron, I tried to tell them to make the toxin that would make the WoW wither, but they didn't understand. They put it inside the cabinet. It was so infuriating. They needed to take it to Alpha, fountainhead of the misery we created. And then the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it, but the WoW shrieked. They all died. You took the gel from the cabinet and made yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW altogether?
You are the snake, Simon. Now strike at the heart.
They say, you are the snake, Simon, so strike at the heart. Okay. Cal, the visuals are blurry, like, so at the moment, if you look at the screen, it's blurring when you get close to, see there's a character ahead of us here. Anytime you're near, like one of the creatures, monsters, whatever you want to call them, it does that to the screen. So it's actually a design, you know, it's not a... And we're also underwater too, so I guess that doesn't help. So hopefully that kind of like explains the Yeah, it's not like some crazy lag or something, or bad designing from the developer's point of view. It's kind of it's meant to be like this. It's a bit strange.
What the hell is that?
Heart. It controls all the structure gel on Pathos 2. All you need to do is poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pathos 2, killing it. Feel it, Simon. Push your arm into the heart.
Push your arm into the heart.
Come on.
Sounds like a good idea. Let's do it.
Please, I did what you wanted.
You did good, Simon. But you can't leave. The only way to make sure the WoW stays dead is to destroy the only one who's immune to the new pattern. Don't worry. I'll make it quick.
Oh God!
Yeah, serves you right for trying to kill me. That's what you get. Very good timing. Tell you what though, you don't want to play this game on the that's for sure. Yeah, like now, this is a bit too blurry for my liking really, but it's all part of the game design. I just feel like I'm drunk playing. And also it doesn't help at the moment work out what we're supposed to do. Really affected the heart of the world. Let's see. Let's see if we can look into anything else there. I'd like to. The screen is making me feel a bit sick. I wouldn't want to stay in that location for too long. Okay, it's coming after me now. Never look back. Just run. Just run. Okay, yeah, we have company here. Just keep running. Don't think about any giant thing behind you, or it's just look for the lights. Run to the lights. Okay. Dragging me away now. Which way do I run? It's disorientated me. Which way do I run? Can I hide? What happens if I hide? Okay, it's following me. It's following me. No, thank you, not today. I'm not food for you today. I hope I'm going in the right direction here. Come on, get to the light. Please get to the light. Please get to the light. I'm looking for places to hide. Where can I hide? It's gone. like a never-ending nightmare, isn't it? Just kind of like get so far and then it's just back to square one. Okay, where has it put me? Okay, lights. Right. Head back this way. I think I need to hide somewhere. I don't even want to look. So here, maybe I can hide through here. No, thank you. Okay, Cal, thanks for popping along to the stream. Good to see you. And if you're streaming later, yeah, I'll come and check out your stream too. Have a good one. In the meantime, I'm going to somehow try and avoid this thing. Which way? Left or right? I'm just not sure where. I'm not sure where to hide. Okay, I think I've come the wrong way. Where can I hide? Here? Will this protect me? It's quite a good spot here because at least we actually get to see a bit more of it. Not too much though, because I don't really want to hang around with this thing. Oh no, I've just ran straight into it. Oh my god. Where am I supposed to be going? Through here. Can I open the door? Can somebody let me in? Well. It's just swimming around in circles now. He knows where I am. I'm just going to open the door and then I'll... Okay. Time to run. Okay, let's shut the door. Phew, we have evaded it. Thank you, Reaper. Yeah, we got there in the end.
This has to be Phi, right? Hope the Ark made it here in one piece.
plug her in.
Chris, what the hell happened to your arm?
It's complicated. I just need to know one thing. I'll have both my arms in the ark, right?
Yes, of course. Are
Yeah,
you
he's lost an
okay
arm.
though? Can you do stuff?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kinda lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
Okay, so we still need to obtain the Ark. That's the thing.
Alright, Phi is up and running. Did you find out what happened to the Ark team?
Not really. For some reason they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
Yeah, so the space gun sounds like that's what they were using to launch the Ark. Site map. Oh yes, Catherine, yeah, who we don't trust. Time will tell. Launch dome. So it looks like we need to find our way to the launch dome.
A satellite is loaded into a shell. The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel. Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before regression. Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold. Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
Oh, okay. So it's showing me where I am now. So looks like we might need to use the tunnel.
This feels like the longest day of my life. Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
After 10 years of impeccable operation, the Omega space gun will shut down, but it took an apocalypse to be made redundant. Does that mean we can't use the space gun? Is it broken?
You know, I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I? Who am I?
Okay, so there's that way to the launch dome. I'm just going to check down here, which was, what area is this? The loading dock. So maybe the loading dock actually is where...
It's crazy to think where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea.
Where the
I know
Ark is.
nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah, better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
You seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
I had to make a quick stop at Site Alpha to help kill the WoW.
What? How? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Okay, let's just get back to work.
Yeah. There
What
we
will
are,
you do
there's
when
the
you get into the
typical
Ark? What's the first thing?
Catherine
Make sure the Ark is
thing.
safe,
Yeah, just get back
stabilize
to
flight
work.
path, activate solar panels.
What's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
Okay, I'm going to take this on the assumption that I'm going to need it elsewhere. Does this mean I can't get through this door because I've just taken this out? Maybe I've taken it out prematurely, I don't know. What's this? Oh, okay, we can place it here.
Alright, found the Ark.
Oh, we have the
Good
Ark.
job, Simon. Now we just need to
Nice.
find the assembly space so we can stuff the Ark into a shell.
Can I take this back?
Suggesting we keep it down here. Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark! I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down!
Get away from me! No!
What the fuck did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Oh God. Catherine,
Did you say something?
it's you. You had an accident.
Oh,
What
this
are
is
you-
Catherine, here.
Oh. You mean Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way. How did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
Maybe she isn't bad. I don't know. This is supposed to be her. She had
How
the
could
Ark.
they kill me?
Catherine,
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
How did they
come
kill her?
on.
They simply-
Don't do this to yourself.
Okay, so right now we need Sherlock Holmes to piece together how did Catherine die. There's like a blood splatter across here.
Did you have friends in Toronto, Simon?
Do we think that she was
Real
hit over the
friends?
head?
There was some. Jesse,
Actually, it
Sean,
looks like she was dragged
Kevin.
here.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
Okay, so we have the Ark loaded.
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
Yeah, it's always Professor Plumley. But look at the blood here. So if you imagine, say she was running, for example, she's running here. How has she gone like across here? S3 connection. So I need to go and get to one of those sort of power pack things again. Down here. I'm just going. Okay, I can't put it there. See her body a bit more closely here. So there's clearly blood, some trauma to the head. So we have the Ark, payload detected.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Combat up and we'll head out to the gun.
Okay. Right, well I assume I just need to go back. Let's go back upstairs. I'm not sure where he's going to find another arm or a hand. Launch log.
A satellite is loaded.
Okay, so what do we need to do next? Launch dome, that's where we need to head to. Oh, but I need Catherine to do this, right?
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then, kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean, it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omni tool and plug it in next to the seat, and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Okay, she said plug it next to the seat. So I'm assuming this is... What is this? What's through here? Service area. I'm assuming that's through the launch dome. Back under the water. Danger. Restricted area.
Oh. I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
Looks like we're taking a seat.
Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Oh. Am I in control of this? Yeah, so actually I need to pick this up first.
There we go.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Push the button and we're off. So we're actually sending the Ark. Okay.
What are you waiting for?
Just bracing myself.
Well, push the button when you're done.
Do we trust her? She's saying, well, what are you waiting for? She's very eager for me to send it, but...
You okay?
Yeah. It's just crazy thinking about what we're doing. Ditching Earth.
Boggles your mind, doesn't it?
Okay, there's nothing else I can do other than launch, so...
Here we go! No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention it.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth.
Oh, so Catherine gets to upload herself first, notice, and Simon's second, 12 seconds. Catherine's uploaded.
10 seconds.
But not Simon.
9.
What?
8. 7. 6.
You gotta be kidding me!
He's not going to make it.
3, 2,
Yes! Yeah, we made it!
That was a close shave. It had like 0 point something second. On the second.
Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon and Omicron. Just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No. This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied. And I believed in you. I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot. I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
Fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm confused. Are we on the Ark or not on the Ark? It's just like... She said she didn't lie, but he was like clearly expecting to be on the Ark. But then Catherine was saying that she had the copies of Catherine and Simon were on the Ark, which they've sent into space. So yes, that's what it sounds like, Annie. Yeah, they've uploaded another copy. So she's saying like that. So the original Simon looks like he died. So he was the original one. Obviously, he had the brain trauma. Looks like he died, but they've clearly had a copy of his personality and everything, his character, that they've 100 years later that he awoke as the robot. But they've uploaded another version of him, which is on board the Ark, and Catherine, I think that's why Catherine wasn't so... She's very eager for him to have carried out this duty. All the way through the game, she's been... I'll go as far to say a bit pushy in terms of ordering him about to do all of this. But Simon clearly was expecting to travel in a way, I guess, like as on the Ark to go somewhere, but maybe he was envisaging some bigger vessel that would be in the Ark that was going to take them somewhere, but rather than a small container that's got copies of copies of people. Yeah, we'll wait till the end of the credits. Yeah, it'll be a bit like Marvel, won't it? If you watch a Marvel film at the cinema, then you always stay till the end, always. There has to be some further explanation. Looks like the credits are just ending, so... He has a human arm and hand. He has 2 human hands. And he has some legs. Where are we?
Whoa. Is this... Did it work?
Okay. Note how we what's this? It looks like ivy. Looks like we have some plants though, unlike the stuff that we were witnessing all through the other game, all through the game. Well, this looks like a nicer area, doesn't it? I think this looks like heaven rather than hell, Reaper. It certainly looks better than any environment we've been in throughout the whole game. It seems very tranquil, very quiet. We have vegetation here. We have water. I'm guessing we have everything that we programmed to be on the Ark. Remember earlier in the game we had to choose what to take out and what to include, and we had some water there, didn't we? Like the choice between like a river and a lake, the plants. So it looks like it's worked. If you are reading this, you have successfully entered the Ark. This survey is designed to give the developers a better understanding of your subjective experience and how to improve your well-being. Please continue with the survey. Okay, so we had a survey at the start of the game, now we have a survey at the end of the game. So how would you describe your physical condition? I feel normal, I feel invigorated, the better version of myself. I feel alien, I'm a visitor inside another body. I feel fake, no longer a real person. So when we answered this survey the first time, we had already, I think we had already transformed. I think it was not long after we'd woken up. And I think I said I felt something like, I felt alien. I can't say I feel normal because we know what we've just been through is not normal. Invigorated is probably too much of a strong word. I feel fake, no longer a real person. I feel alien, I'm a visitor inside another body. I guess I'm going to still say that because we are actually technically inside another body. How would you describe your mental condition? Scarred for life, maybe? 1, I feel normal. 2, I feel disconnected, a separation of mind and body. 3, I feel altered, a change in character. 4, I feel lost, I don't exist anymore. Again, I can't say normal, so I don't think we've changed in character because we're still the same person. We're still the same Simon in a way. I'm going to say I feel disconnected. How would you describe your senses? as expected, normal. I feel more sensitive to and aware of my surroundings. I feel blocked, as if my senses are numb. I'm lacking one or more of my natural senses. That's hard to tell. I'm just going to again say I feel more sensitive. How would you describe the sensation of your new condition? It's pleasant. I don't like it, something is wrong. It's disconcerting. Sorry, my eyes. Disconcerting. Everything feels constructed. Depressing. I can't shake the feeling of it all being fake. It's a pleasant environment. It is constructed. We know it's constructed. I'm going just to say it's pleasant. I'm going to give a positive response on this one, I think. Only because to me the environment is pleasant. But that, you know, I still know that is basically constructed. Are you troubled by the fact that you're no longer strictly human? No, I feel fine. Somewhat I feel like I lost myself. Yes, I mourn my previous existence. I don't care what form I take, as long as I get to carry on. I do care what form I take, because there's certain things I wouldn't want to be. Would I want to carry on as a jellyfish? No. For example. Do I mourn my previous existence? I would probably mourn being a normal human being, but he had the brain trauma as a human, and he was dying, so I think he was dying anyway. So I'm just going to say I feel like I've lost myself. How do you perceive your new existence? It's a direct continuation of my previous self, like a new chapter in my life. It's like being born all over again, a complete do-over. It's something completely different and has nothing to do with my previous self. I'm going to say it's like being born over. Do you think this new existence will be a life worth living? We've only just arrived, so it's a bit hard to tell. It's like, what's here? Are there other people that I assume we're going to meet other people? Yes, just as much as my previous life. Yes, but with less meaning. Maybe we can find a new sense of meaning in this world. No, it's too detached from reality and everything I know. I think maybe we can find a new sense of meaning. It's going to be different, so we need to find a new sense of meaning. Would you rather be removed from the project and accept death? Ah, this is interesting. If we were removed, then yeah, clearly we would not be here. Would you rather be removed from the project? Knowing the last remaining human, knowing what she's left with, being in isolation on her own, connected up to an IV to keep her alive. Yeah, we wouldn't really want to go kind of back to that situation. So whilst at the start of the game I might have said this is crazy, let's be removed, I'm going to say no. Your answers have been saved. Thank you for participating. The ARC team. Okay. So what will the ARC team do with that information, other than knowing that I've basically just declared that I'd like to stay here, so this is my new home. And if it's going to be sunny like this every day, then perhaps I would like to stay here. Maybe I'll move from England, actually. Maybe I'll put myself aboard the ARC. if it's going to be sunny every day. We don't have the sun here every day, so there could be a perk. There could be a perk to digitizing yourself and firing yourself into this new world.
Catherine? Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
So I've just looked to the chat again there. Hi Daniel, welcome to the stream. Sorry, yes, this is just right at the very end. Hey Assassin, welcome mate. Sorry you've only just joined, Daniel. Probably bad timing there, but Tony, nice playthrough. Weird, I liked it. Tony has summed up this game probably quite well there. Yes, it is rather weird, but it is an interesting game. I liked it. There were like a few puzzles along the way, things that made us think a little bit. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed that game. Really enjoyed it. Reefer's asking, yes, I wonder if a monster would come out. Yeah, I'd almost like to go back and try that again and say no. That would actually be really good, wouldn't it? If you could say, yeah, you wish to not be part of the art project, and then something just, or it just throws you back to like back to the previous place, and yeah, puts you in an endless nightmare. See, quite often those games are it's a bit like films as well. Sometimes you get to the end of a film and you have more questions. You have some of the answers, and then you end up with more questions. And those kind of things, a bit like this game as well, are quite good when they leave you with an afterthought. They leave you thinking about the game, which I think is really cool. It's not so cool if you're completely baffled by the whole game, like you just, like we haven't understood anything at all. Yeah. But when it actually makes you think about what you've just played, you know, even thinking about alternate endings and everything, I think that's makes it really interesting. But I will use the same word as Tony there. Weird, quirky game, an intelligent game actually. So interesting minds from the developers to kind of sort of put this together. So. But anyway, that has concluded Soma. I'm not sure what the runtime was there. Maybe it took 14 hours perhaps. I'm not too sure, I'll have to count it up afterwards, but I think there were times in the game where I was a bit stuck, so I probably added probably took me a bit longer than maybe the average playthrough, but that's all cool. It's all part of gaming, all part of playing a new game for the first time. So, and all that time we were saying we didn't trust Catherine as well. Actually, seems like she wasn't a bad lady, and we actually found out that they killed Catherine. So I didn't trust her. But the poor lady got killed by trying to send the Ark. They wouldn't let the Ark be sent, and she wanted it to be. So interesting that we actually met Catherine in the new world. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Next game I think to be streamed, I know Christian wanted the Telltale Batman Enemy Within, so I've bought that game, I have it installed, it is ready to play, so I could try the crowd play as I mentioned earlier. If you all wanted to participate and play along with Batman, Telltale Batman game. I did try the crowd play before and it failed after maybe 30-40 minutes. I've heard that it's not so good with YouTube, streaming it on YouTube because of the latency, and in a Telltale game you kind of need to make quick decisions. So that can affect, probably depends where you're playing from as well, our connections to YouTube, etc. But I would very much love to play like the whole game using crowd play. I'm just not sure whether it's going to be possible on YouTube as a platform. I've heard it's better on others, but I could maybe try. And set up a crowd play. Lex told me earlier that you can change the time to make your decisions in the game, so I think once I've ended this stream I'm going to have a look at that, check the settings for the Batman game and see if we can extend out the time for making those decisions, because if say there's 5 seconds latency with YouTube, if we can extend the time it takes or the time it gives you to make the decision, then that might make it more feasible to play. So if you're interested in that, please let me know, because the next stream will likely be the Enemy Within Batman. So that's cool. So I'm going to end the stream here. Once again, thank you very much for being here. Your support is much appreciated. Thank you for the likes. And I look forward to watching all of your streams too, because I thoroughly enjoy it, and it's a nice YouTube community we have here. So that's it. I will leave it here. It's a goodbye from me, and take care everybody, and see you soon.